Hello everybody, my name is Daniel T. Welcome back to DOT Gaming. Apologies if I haven't uploaded anything in a while. If you want to know the reason why, you could just go onto my YouTube community tab and it'll explain there. Trust me, it relates to something that means a lot to me. But anyway, today we got some interesting stuff related to the Nintendo Creators Program. In case some of you don't know, the Nintendo Creators Program was released by Nintendo a few years ago in order to deal with copyright stuff related to their games being shown on YouTube. And as you may know, Nintendo really does hate YouTube because people are able to upload the footage of their games on there, even though sometimes it falls under fair use. And sometimes it can go to extreme levels. Like one time, back then, when I was talking about Mario Maker and I used Mario Maker gameplay, I would go and pixelate the image. Somehow, Nintendo picked up the fact that it was Mario Maker. They somehow got Mario Maker out of this, and they copyright claimed the video, which was weird. It was the weirdest thing ever. But anyway, back on the subject. So because of that, Nintendo wanted to create a program so that way people can fairly and monetizationally use their footage. And thus, the Nintendo Creators Program was born. Now, that's a good thing, right? Well, not exactly. You see, if you sign up to the Nintendo Creators Program, Nintendo would take 40% of your revenue. In case if you already didn't know, Google themselves already do take about 40% of your revenue. So now, Nintendo's going to be taking 40% of your remaining 60%. Let's say you made $100 from YouTube. Alright, that's good. Now, YouTube is coming in and taking 40% of that. So 100 minus 40, that's 60. That's still good. But then, Nintendo is coming in and taking 40% of that remaining 60%. So 60 minus 40%, that is $36 remaining. So you first started out with 100, then you went down to 60, and now you're only down to 36. That is bad. And what made things worse is that if you were a part of the Nintendo Creators Program, you couldn't live stream because Nintendo was banning live streaming from the Creators Program. And I know there are ways to get around that, and I know that I made a video about this, but still, it was a bad touch from Nintendo themselves. But thankfully, Nintendo is finally stopping all of this because Nintendo is actually shutting down the Nintendo Creators Program. And it's a party up here for all of us Nintendo fans because we hated the Creators Program. I know I wasn't a part of it, but I could tell it was bad. It was basically like the YouTube version of the Nintendo Online service from the Nintendo Switch. And that alone is bad. But now that leaves us with a question. How are we going to be able to upload Nintendo-related content without having to deal with a copyright claim? Well, the answer is pretty simple. How about Nintendo makes us copy and paste something into our descriptions so that way Nintendo knows that we are not infringing their copyright. In case some of you didn't know, back when you were a part of the Nintendo Creators Program, if you wanted to upload a video related to Nintendo, you had to copy and paste a large block of text into your description. It was like a mini version of copypasta, and it said this: I have a license to use Nintendo's content in this video through the Nintendo Creators Program. This video is not sponsored or endorsed by Nintendo, but any advertising revenue from this video will be shared with Nintendo. What I was thinking Nintendo could do is have an area related to YouTube where you can copy a block of text that is in the YouTube area on their website and put it in the description of your videos so that way Nintendo would detect it and know the fact that you're not infringing on their copyrights and you're just doing it for the fun of it. Or they could just not be a wimp about it because Valve lets people upload Portal 2 related content all the time, and same with Sega. In fact, back then, when Nintendo was dealing with Game Genie at the time, when Game Genie was ported over to the Sega Genesis, Sega themselves actually gave it the seal of approval as a middle finger to Nintendo. If you want to learn more about this, I'll put the video about cheat codes by Scott the Woz in the description below. But I want to hear what you think. What are your thoughts about the Nintendo Creators Program shutting down? Do you like the idea or do you hate it? Tell me in the comments. And if you have any other suggestions for what you want me to talk about next, and if you have any fan art they want to submit to me, you can submit them all via Twitter, Discord, comment section below, or the community tab. And if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button, and if you're new, the subscribe button, and the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a video. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.